Oh, I just got back from watching Weapons, with Julia Gardner, aka Silver Surfer. I know her as the girl from Ozarks with Jason Bateman. Great series, by the way, if you haven't seen it. Josh Brolin is in this, aka Thanos. Wong is in this as well from the MCU. And, a few other people. Now, this movie, I had a good time with it. The acting was good. Dialogue was good. And overall, I had a pretty good time with this. Now, with that being said, I feel like if you're a real horror fan or if you're looking for a certain type of horror, like, for example, if you're looking for jump scares, if you're looking for, a scary movie, say, like, Drag Me to Hell, by the way, which is one of my favorite movies, The Nun, Annabelle, The Conjuring, something along those bases, I feel like you might be a little disappointed because, yes, this movie does have horror elements to it, and there are some moments, but this isn't like those type of movies. This is a movie telling a story through numerous different people, and it comes to a conclusion at the end, and I like the way they did that through all these various people. And what makes this even scarier for me is because, yes, you guys know I love scary movies. I'll turn a scary movie on for background noise. I can watch scary movies all day. But that's the end point for me. Like, for example, I would never go to no Annabelle museum to go look at the doll. If you've seen the news, you've seen certain things happen to people once they've seen that doll. As far as it goes for me, I just watch scary movies. Now, with that being said, what makes this movie even scarier is the fact of when you see what is actually going on. I feel like that is the real scary terror of this movie, because it's real life stuff that does happen, has happened, and probably still happening. So I feel like that's the real life horror to this movie. If I was to rate it anything out of 10, I'm gonna give it a 7.5. I like the acting. Like I said, the acting was good. The chemistry between the characters was good. Like I said, there's really not any jump scares or anything like that. But when things start to pop off, it gets real creepy. Real creepy. And like, trust me, when I say real creepy, you're just like, whoa. The scenes are crazy. It's gory. And it's crazy. It kind of reminded me of the Terrifier a little bit. If you ever seen the Terrifier and how gruesome that thing can be, this kind of reminded me of that. I don't think it's as far up as the Terrifier when it comes to the gore, but I feel like they was trying to implement that in there to get it a little bit gory like that. But overall, man, I had a good time with this movie. 7.5 out of 10 for me. And I just feel like if you're just looking for that real horror, man, like I say, I feel like you might be disappointed with this movie. This movie is telling they're telling a great story. And I feel like if you're just looking to get jump scares and to be scared shitless, pretty much to say, I feel like you might be disappointed. This is a movie telling a great story, and I feel like the story is really what makes it creepy. And like I said, man, it does have horror elements to it. But once you find out what's actually going on, I feel like that's the real terror, because, yeah, real life stuff. But, because I believe in good and I believe in evil. And I have certain stories I could share. I ain't going to share none right now, but I think I shared it on stream years and years ago, though. One of the stories, but, yeah, it's just real life stuff, man, which is creepy, and real. So I feel like that's the real terror of this movie. But I had a good time. 7.5 out of 10 for me. If you guys have seen Weapons, what would you rate it out of 10? Let me know what you guys think. If you enjoyed my review, make sure you hit that like, alright, and hit that sub. And I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. 100,000 subscribers is grind time. Let's get it.